I'm tracking the next couple of storms coming down the weather highway for New England. Let's take a look at the maps. I can show you those now in more detail. The first one comes through today. It's early on Saturday, mostly on the rain side versus the snow side. However, in the western mountains of Maine, I'm going to show you some snow there. The Central Highlands up in the county will be cold enough. But the next one comes through. It's going to be later Saturday into Sunday. And this one's coming through the Great Lakes. This one is a bit stronger. It's got more energy with it. So snow breaking out up in Burlington, Rutland, back towards Coos County in New Hampshire. That's the next one to come through. Okay, let's do the first one. Here, the cold front coming through Burlington, Albany, Binghamton State College, Charleston, West Virginia. There's that snow, Central Highlands, Western Mountains in Maine today. Okay, then on Saturday, some lingering shower activity. Nothing too heavy on Saturday for the most part. Some showers in Boston, Nantucket, Long Island, Hartford. Okay, it is going to be Saturday late. You're starting to see some moisture here over towards Cleveland, Lake Erie, Lake Ontario. You're seeing shower activity. And here comes the snow Sunday morning while you're sleeping, breaking out north of Syracuse, north of Albany, Saranac Lake, Adirondacks, and Burlington. So that's the next 48 hours for this map. I'll show you the systems coming down the weather highway right now. Take a look at them here. Cold front coming through. This is going to be during the day today. Here's your front. Okay, most of that moisture is up in northern Maine. The next one comes through. It dives south through the Ohio Valley on Sunday into Monday. So look at it right now on the satellite picture. This is the first system. This is today. Temperatures will warm up. 60s are going to try and push up from the south here out ahead of this little warm front that's coming through. You've got enough cold air, though, in Maine where 20s and 30s are the rule right now. It's a chilly start. Thank you to Ann Burns, that picture out of Sebago Lake, 26 degrees. But I want to talk about the storms now coming down the weather highway. The first one, a fast mover today, a front coming through, very progressive, moving quickly, okay? However, look at what happens here. This is Sunday into Monday. Look at this big bowling ball of energy, very deep trough, diving from Canada, okay? It's a very deep trough for this time of the year, okay? So it is going to be a powerful storm, but it's not going to be a big snowmaker outside of the mountains, okay? This is not going to be a coastal snowstorm, but look at this big trough dig as this ridge here builds to the west. You have this huge trough here. And this time of the year, you don't typically see that yet. That's really more of a later into the season, more like a winter situation that you see something like this. But nevertheless, it is going to be a strong upper level low and a deep trough that's going to dig through. And you see it here. So the core of the coldest air with this system is going to be over mostly the East Coast. You see the trough here dig Ohio Valley, and then it pushes east into New England. And it's all because the atmosphere is trying to balance itself. So you're going to see a big ridge out west, which means the bigger that ridge, the deeper this trough. As Mother Nature tries to balance herself out, that's why you're seeing a very deep trough. Now, if you're wondering about snow, here's a look at the snowfall trend through November, middle of November. And it is going to be mostly in the mountains. However, I'm going to stop it right here. Notice here, you've got plenty of snow upstate New York, a little lake effect, lake enhancement as well into western New York, okay, the Champlain Valley, okay, the Coos County, the Greens and Whites, New Hampshire, western mountains, even the Carrabassett Valley, Central Highlands. Several inches of snow. Now, outside of that, it's more difficult to get snow in Albany, more difficult in Springfield, Mass. It's more difficult in Nashua, New Hampshire. It's more difficult to get that snow outside of the mountains this time of the year. But there is certainly an opportunity here as we get enough cold air, although the ground not necessarily frozen yet in most places. We'll have to even check on the mountains. But there's definitely snow in the mountains right now. So an early start to ski and board season, yes, with that snow falling in the next 10 days or so. So keep checking back on NappyCast for the latest updates from Jason Nappy Weather.